I must, I have to. I don't understand the difference. When do I use I must and when do I use I have to? Can you help me to understand this, please? Yes, I can help you. I want you to think about two ideas. You need to think about internal obligation versus external obligation. That's number one. The other idea is a general obligation versus a specific obligation. Now, if the obligation is external, for example, your boss asking you to do something, you use have to. So, external equals have to. Internal obligation, you have to use must. You are forcing yourself. For example, I must learn English. There you go. Second idea or second situation, general obligations versus specific obligations. For example, you have to say I have to when the obligation is general. Imagine that you have to wear a specific uniform at work. That obligation is general for everybody in your company. But imagine that you have a birthday party. And for the birthday party, which is one specific occasion, you must wear a pink t-shirt, for example. So that obligation is specific to one situation, to one time. For the birthday party, I must wear a pink t-shirt. But remember, you can also use must and have to in the same way when you want to give a very strong recommendation. You don't say you should go to Paris. You say you must go to Paris. You have to go to Paris. You are giving a strong recommendation because you know that that person is going to enjoy Paris. Imagine that you see a fantastic movie and you think, oh, my friend Peter is going to love this movie, so I'm going to recommend it to him. Hey Peter, I watched this movie the other day and I think that you must watch it. You have to watch it. You are going to love it. Is that clear for you now? Yeah, I think so. Thank you very much. But let me recap just in case. So, for general or outside obligations, I have to use have to. Whereas for internal or specific obligations, I have to use must. Is that right? I think so, yeah? For example, I have to wear a uniform at work. That is a general or outside obligation. Whereas I must wear a pink t-shirt for the birthday party. That is a specific obligation for that specific birthday party. And I can say I must study English because I want to travel to London. That obligation is internal. I'm forcing myself. Whereas, for example, if I am applying for a job and they require that I speak English, they are going to tell me you have to speak English if you want to get this job. In that case, the obligation is external. They are forcing me to speak English, right? I have to speak English. And the last use of must and have to that I understood is that you can use both of them to give strong recommendations to somebody because you know that that person is going to like that recommendation, or because it is a very important thing that they have to do or they must do.